Hello, everybody. Yes, we're back together. Oh my goodness, it's been a good long time now. Maybe 6 weeks. Sorry, it's been a good long while. I was training so many people in Soul Center Healing Hypnosis and doing many face-to-face sessions myself. And I got so tired that my husband was like, right, intervention. He took me away for 4 days. 4 days, she says, holding 3 fingers up. 4 days. We went to a cabin in the woods, obviously in England. And in this cabin in the woods, we had a hot tub, and it was close to 2 different beaches, which was amazing. And I spent an incredible time with my family, reset my frequency, felt amazing because of being in the woods. Came back, and my good friend Tony Mowry, who is a Soul Center Healing Hypnosis practitioner, and who is somebody that I have recognized immense light in. So I have given him the job, basically with me, of training people. Whilst I was away, he undertook a session with JCK. And JCK had an amazing session, incredible session that she absolutely loved, and she learned a whole lot from. And I came back from my breakaway, and Tony contacted me, told me about this session that he'd had with JCK, and said, JC wants to interview us. And that takes me to where we have been now. We did the JCK interview probably maybe almost a couple of weeks ago now. And the day after it aired, all of my sessions on the www.schhofficial.com channel sold out in a day for the year. Well, till October, because I've not put October, November and December up yet. So till September. And everybody was so ready to book on the courses, which has been my life's work. I've been working towards this, literally working towards this, saying to Spirit, when are you going to sort me out, Spirit? When are you going to hook this up for me? When are you going to do this for me? Because you've given me this to roll out as a tool for humanity. And you've told me everybody's going to want to do it at the end. So is it going to happen? And this past week, oh boy, it's happened. So myself, in terms of personal sessions, are sold out. Tony Mowry has sold out. I'm directing everybody, flood from all over the world, to visit my practitioner list on the www.schhofficial.com website to find their practitioners. And the last course that I ran last week, normally when I run a course, it's between 5 and 12 people. Last week we had 30. The next course that I'm running in 3 weeks' time has got almost 50 on. Finally, I've been beating this drum for so many years. But, you know, having said that, I wonder if many of my viewers understand what it is that I do. And I have tried in little bits, because I don't want to put people off watching my channel, but I have tried in little bits to educate and to make people understand how crazy this realm is. And that most people, unless they've had an energetic session through this modality or maybe some other modality, most people will have an energetic attachment. So since the JCK interview aired, I've been mega busy. I ran a course last week. It was just chocker. And it was just absolutely superb. So for anybody wondering about training, for all of my new subscribers that have come through the JCK interview, welcome. Welcome. And thank you so much for subscribing. It really, truly does mean the world to me. Thank you. JCK is incredible. From the second I met that beautiful, divine, feminine lady, we got on like a house on fire. JCK is soul family. And we are placed in all of the positions that we are placed in right now to raise awareness of what's going on Earth. In all of the jobs that we're doing, in all the modalities that we're in, we're all placed beautifully and perfectly at this time right now to be in the right place at the right time for everybody. JCK is incredible. And you know what was so wonderful for me? I'm a strong lady. I'm a strong, divine, feminine lady. And unless you're also in your strong, divine, feminine power, you're probably not going to want to talk to me. But you know what was so liberating and so wonderful for me was to meet that truly incredible lady, JC. And be in her presence. And she is a truly divine feminine. And to talk and to connect. It was absolutely incredible. And for all of you that saw that interview, I'm hoping that you had a really good time watching it, because us three, as two divine feminines and one divine masculine, really enjoyed recording that. And it wasn't, there was no effort in that interview. It was just absolutely superb. So without further ado, I'm going to read the information that I have for your session today. Now, what month are we in? June. This session was transcribed from February. I started transcribing it probably 2 months ago, and I've just finally finished it because I just don't have time to do this anymore. I am putting it out there that I'm looking for a admin assistant, PA, and transcriber all rolled into one. So if you are in a position where you don't have a job, where you want a job, where you have the utmost integrity, and I mean that, the utmost integrity, because that's the most important part of this, and where you love everybody, then contact me, because I may well have a job for you. Okay, right. So the client says, there's a pond and some fish, and it's just so green. On one side, that was on the left side, as I walk down, it's close up. There's a waterfall too. It's like this garden is close to a village. It's like this magical place with flowers and nature. And as you walk deeper down into that garden, I want you to tell me what you see or experience as you walk further down. There's little pixies or something in the garden. I have this vision, this sense of the little workers in the garden. It's so beautifully kept, but it still feels very natural. Allow yourself to connect in a deeper way with these pixies. Tell me more about them as you consider them. It's like they are little workers. They're little people, but there's fairies too. The pixies are on the ground and the fairies aren't. I've never seen fairies before. They are so happy and joyous. They are so joyous to connect with the pixies, and they are chattering with them. Allow yourself to connect to the energy of the fairies and tell me more about them. You said they are very joyous. Yes, they are so happy, pure energy. They are just incredible. And as you look at those fairies that have the pure energy and the pixies, if you notice your point of perception, become aware of yourself. Tell me what you look like in this place. I know they see me. I feel like I belong there. I can't see myself yet. Oh, I got a glimpse then. I've got long golden hair, almost transparent type skin. I'm slender. It's almost like I have a light body. It's not like the body moves different. The body moves different here to how it does on Earth. And as you connect with that in a deeper way, tell me how that body feels. It feels free, light, connected to everything. It's like there are no concerns, no wants. And does this body feel healthy? Yes. And as you connect deeper with that form, if you notice the hands, do you feel as if there is anything in the hands? Yes, there's something long and slender, but it seems like there's more connection of energy that comes out through them. My hands, it seems like there's a connection of energy that comes out of them. Tell me about that energy. It feels like if you pointed it to the flowers, it would nourish them. And as the energy comes out of that light body and nourishes the plants, tell me how that feels for you in this body. I feel a sense of connectedness. Everything is connected. It's just so available. It's so normal. It's very nice. And if you consider your head in this place, do you feel as if there is anything on the head? It feels like more love. The energy is all around. I feel it in my body too. It's around the head and it comes out of my hands. And there's a lady over there, angelic almost. And it's not like she has to talk a lot. They just know. They communicate through sending signals without talking. I don't know if they can talk. Maybe they can't. I don't know. So, as a practitioner, I can tell that this client is connected to a member of the Fae, a member of the elemental community at that point, but they're seeing another part of the client's multidimensional self in the garden at that point, and they've just highlighted it. That other part of the client's multidimensional self is there for me to connect with, or to connect the client to. They've highlighted them. And so that's what I do next. So I connect the client with the other part of their multidimensional self that's in the garden. And I say, allow yourself to integrate and allow the information and images to drift up from the soul. Tell me more about what you sense or experience. I liked being in space. It was like I could come back to a home, but then I could leave and explore. Yes. Tell me about that. I could make my body lighter. I could go to different places, it seems. But I can see the body being able to go to many other places, like just. But I come back to this planet. I can't see it all yet. It seems like at first it was all white and then some black. It's like there's other people, but they have some mission. They are working. They're all working telepathically, trying to connect with other beings. It's like something that you would see in a spaceship. But I don't know if it is a spaceship. They are doing research. Very good. And as you consider these beings and this research that you feel that they are doing, tell me more about it. What do you sense that they are doing? I think my first thoughts is they're trying to help other people on other planets. I feel like they are more advanced. Tell me about them as you look at them. They don't look how we look here. Allow yourself to see them clearer and for those images to become sharper and clearer as you look at them. Tell me more. I'm seeing this image as how a skeleton would look, but I can't see their bones. They're more transparent. I think they can change how they look. Describe their form. You say their skin is transparent. It's white, but it's they are more advanced. They live in a colony to help other planets. And these group of beings, their role amongst the universe is to plant ideas. Allow yourself to connect to those ideas. They're not like green or purple. That's not it. I'm still trying to work them out. They just don't look like humans from Earth. And as you consider those beings and the research that they are doing, tell me more about why it is that you feel that you are there with these beings. I am one of them. I'm just there with them, but I came to Earth here. It was an experiment. Tell me about that experiment. Humans, they're not getting along. They're just not. And I feel this. I feel this so deeply. It's in the heart. The people on Earth, they are not living from the heart like they could. It's not that they don't know how. It's that they have not been shown. They don't know how to come from that pure place. For me, if I go there, and I can do that, stay in the heart, it feels wonderful. And then it will help the humans collectively. I feel like this is my job. It's a mission. And there are lots of us on planet Earth that are doing this. The planets are connected. It's a whole universe, you see. So we get to then experience different things in different places. They are sending people to Earth from where I was from. And it's a very nice place where I'm from. I like it. It's light and there's a common good. People are so linked. It's a very beautiful feeling. All of us linked by the heart. People on Earth, they've forgotten how to live like that. They've forgotten how to use their hearts. How is it that the people on Earth forgot? What do you think happened that closed these humans down? Not all of the beings on planet Earth right now come from the same planets. Some people that came in here just forgot, but others never knew. They are not there yet. They haven't experienced it. They have to learn. They got confused. There is evil. There is evil on Earth. There is evil, and there is good. And it is deciphering and knowing and not being tricked. Much on Earth is an illusion, and it's about seeing through the illusion and not being tricked. It seems so clear to me now. With this knowledge that you have now, tell me more about what you feel that these humans on Earth should be doing now to open their heart centers up, to be more like your people. They have a capability of being who they are. They need to get retrained because they have been so programmed. They need to break free from a system that is not true. They have been indoctrinated. They can't think for themselves anymore. Why do they all feel there is not enough? There is enough for all. This frequency that you bring to the planet just by being here, and this helps the collective. Tell me more about how this works. My energy just got so big. That's why I was sent in. The people here don't realize it though. Their bodies are energy. They really are. And they are not using that energy efficiently. It's like you've got a tank full of gas and you keep your foot on the throttle full. You don't need to do that, as you are missing out on a whole bunch of stuff. You can still get to where you need to go naturally. If you just slow down, keep that steady pace. Everybody is too fast. Stop. Stop to enjoy one another. Stop. And in collective groups, you can make changes. There are other workers on Earth too that look like the humans, and they are here helping. This is a process. You can't say that you're going to make a loaf of bread and then not go through all the steps that you need to go through to make that happen. This is the same process. There are changes, and we have to watch the process. Me coming here and others like me, our energy is a certain frequency. People around us connect to us and pick up on our frequency. And this frequency grows and it spreads. And there are many like me on planet Earth right now. It is not just me here on the planet doing this. We are frequency spreaders and transmitters, and others that connect to us take our frequency, and on it spreads. What do we hope to achieve on Earth, all of us that have come here at this time? Peace. We still do not have peace. On this planet, on Earth, we had the World War II. People think that it ended. It did not. It still has not come to peace after that altercation. People need to feel that they have come home, that there is a love connection, and there are people that work hard here that can still create. They can co-create together. We need to be more honest and transparent here on Earth. There are too many things covered up. Things are not what they appear to be. Yes. Many more people will see this. Many more people will feel this. This mission that you came here to do, to help people think and feel more from the heart and not from the head. Tell me more about your people and why it is that you volunteered to come down and fulfill this role. My people are helping. They are planting ideas throughout the humans on Earth to help it to evolve. And other planets are doing this too. The life is not like how it is on Earth, on other planets. The electrical currents are different. On other planets, their technology and they themselves are so much more advanced and so much more advanced in how they work together. On Earth, we can fall into a trap of judging people, materialism. It's not necessary on other planets, in other realms. They still have luxury, but it's just not the same as on Earth. Luxuries on Earth are just a void to fill something up which is not already filled. It helps people to feel a modicum of happiness as their hearts are not open. Whereas the people, my people, from where I come from, already know this. It's really clear to me right now just how my people all work together for the common good. And I'm seeing now for the first time, it feels like they're on a spaceship, my people. As you consider that spaceship, tell me more about what you sense that it looks like. It's big, it's round. It's not like a round circle, it's more oblong. There's windows all the way around it. They are in tune to Earth. There's a much bigger plan than all of us really know. How we all came together and connected to do all of this. It's actually incredible. There's so much information. Allow yourself to access that bigger plan that we all made. Tell me more about that. On Earth, people think that it's just Earth. But Earth is not standalone. Earth is connected to so many other different places, realms, planets. It's connected to the all. And it's not like Earth can be stopped from evolving. As if that were to happen, that would stop so many other species and places and planes and planets from evolving that are all connected to Earth. There's a process. The plan is where they are going to get a place where they are working together, where there aren't fighting wars anymore. We have to work through the stuff so there's no more smoke and mirrors and deceit. This isn't working. This has not been working. The bigger plan is learning more about how we are all connected and how to live in a different vibration. Living in a different vibration. That is the plan. And that is what we are bringing about right now on planet Earth. Those people on Earth, who are so conditioned, who are so generationally full of deceit that they think that they are all powerful. They feel that they have figured out how to create through others. They feel like they do have some skills through doing that. The thing is that other people as a collective, we're going to take all of that over. We're going to knock them out. And many people will say that this has been going on for so long, it can't change. But it will change. And that is why people have come from the other planets, from the other places. That is why we came to help this change, to work on the indoctrination first and foremost, the cabal that's been around. Even they, at a certain point, when the energies start to tip, they will begin to change. These people in the cabal, they are fooled too. They don't know how to use their heart. They have deadened their heart. They don't have a conscience like most of us do, morally, ethically, and spiritually. And we have guidance. They don't have that. All they know is their way. They are using things that they have been taught generationally down the generations. They have been taught this through family lines, through trauma, pain, and fear. We, as a collective now, we need to work on this. It is a bigger plan. When I say this is a bigger plan, it is building a whole community, a whole community of light globally that work together, connect through the heart. We have done so many changes, but it will continue. Even coming from another place, it's hard to describe this on Earth, but all I know is there is another way. And you beings on Earth have been obstructed from this way for so long. And I'm here helping right now to bring about this change. Is there anything else that you want to share about this process that is occurring on Earth? It's all in the little things. The little things ripple out and create huge changes. It's about being kind. Treating each other as family. Helping others always when you see that other people need help. It's in the little things. And the little things en masse make a new way of life. Put out the fear. Put out the fear. It's not real. Fear is made up. Fear is not real. Be in love. Be in joy. That's it. That's everything. And on the back of that session, I would reiterate that we are in a realm right now that allows people to either move up or move down. It's like a crazy waystay station where you can refine your diamond, refine your soul, and you either move up or you either move down. We are either moving towards a service to self path, which is what the mainstream media is guiding people towards, or we are moving people towards a service to others path, which is the organic human ascension timeline, which is all those people that genuinely care about other people, that genuinely care about helping other people heal, that genuinely care about life, about the planet, about everything. Two very, very separate, very separate polarities of experience right now. And if you haven't already read this, this is book 2, but I would very, very much recommend that you at least read book 1 of The Law of One. And book 1 is called The Ra Teachings. Book 1 is superb. That will help you all to understand the different polarities that we are experiencing in our realm, in our world right now. We are moving towards the time of ascension. What ascension means is there is the potentiality for a harvest of consciousness towards 2 different opposing polarities. There is the polarity of service to others, which is all the healers, all the people that care about other people, that want to change. And there is the polarity of service to self, which is all of the selfish beings, the evil beings, the majority, not all, because there's some good reptilians, but the majority of reptilians, demons, parasitical energies, they're all, AI is massive. Transhumanist agenda is massive on the service to self timeline. Those of us that are awakened, that are awake, that are wanting to ascend towards the organic, human, positively polarized ascension timeline are all about service to others, not service to self. A lot of what I do in my work with Soul Center Healing Hypnosis, I'm just angling the camera so you can see the website, Soul Center Healing Hypnosis, is taking all of the parasitical energies that are in other realms all around us, but are on Earth, because everything is connected. This is where you start to understand this. Everything is connected. So all of the other realms on Earth are connected to our realm. And if we have traumas and tragedies and grief and pain, it opens our energy centers out throughout our body. It fractures them. So these negatively polarized entities in the negatively polarized 4th density realm, it allows them to siphon our energy off. And this is basically what JCK was talking about in the interview that we did together with myself, JC, and Tony Murray. We were talking about the demons, the reptilians, the evil, negatively polarized entities that can attach to us in this realm. And it's a tragedy, it's a trauma, it's a grief, it's a pain that allows them to connect to your energy. Once they have connected to your energy centers, That's it. They will try to control your thoughts. They will give you negative thoughts, negative thought patterns, negative images in the mind. They will control your nervous system, make you feel anxious, make you feel angry. They will siphon all of your energy, so you have no sex drive. Or alternatively, you get different types of demons or reptilians that will enhance your sex drive towards a deviance. So you may have a proclivity towards domination or submission, or a particular, what we would say in our realm, sexual deviance, but actually it's being encouraged by an entity that is siphoning your energy. When you partake in that particular sexual proclivity, which causes you to be dominant, no, that's the wrong one, subservient or dominant, you're feeding your demons, basically, that are attached to you as energetic parasites. So the work that I do, it is so complex and so advanced, and many people have found my channel through me being a previous QHHT practitioner. And Dolores Cannon taught me so much. I have so much to thank Dolores Cannon for. But in this world that we are in right now, where it's an actual spiritual war in the time of 2022, entity release is of paramount importance. And if you are a QHHT practitioner, every client that you get will have an entity attached. Every client will have something attached. And you need to be able to know how to remove those. And if you don't, you'll try to progress them down into the normal QHHT route, and they won't be able to do it. And you will question yourself. And it's not yourself. It is the fact that there are entities there, and you need to be able to be trained to understand how to deal with them. Now, since we did the JCK interview, oh my goodness, my courses have just maxed out. I still have some places on July, but I've already got 30 people booked onto July. It's almost full. So if you are interested in July, you need to book very quickly. If you're interested in August, that one is pretty, I've got lots of places on that one at the moment, probably because it's the summer months when people normally go away. And I'm going to go away as well, but I'm teaching the first week, and then the rest of the month I'm off. If you are in Australia or New Zealand, I'm running a specific course for you in September. In September, the first week of September, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I can't remember the exact dates. You can check my website, www.schofficial.com, for the exact September dates. But I'm really hoping that JCK herself will come onto that September class. I'm really hoping that she's going to, and I feel that she probably will. So if you want to train, and if you've just found my channel, please do. There is only so much of me. There are only so many places, and this modality has just exploded all over the world. If you want to train, if you feel that this is a calling for you, please do sign up. And if you want the JCK discount for July or August, contact me directly, and you can pay me directly, and I will give you the JCK discount, which takes the price down to $444 instead of $499.99. Now, before I go, I wanted to recommend a friend of mine who does incredible bath bombs. They're beautiful, incredible bath bombs, and I haven't got any to show you because I've used them all in my bath. They're that good. They're really big. They're full of different herbs and essential oils, and they really are incredible stuff. And after I've done a session and I've taken multiple energies and entities off of people, I've run myself a hot bath. I put one of those bath bombs in that I know is not full of crap, that's full of decent stuff. And I always come out of that bath feeling amazing. So if you want to buy, but you've got to be in the UK, I'm afraid. She does not ship globally currently. And if you want her to ship globally, you can go and check out our website and leave her a message on there about that. But if you're in the UK and you want some beautiful stuff for the bath, it is called Soul, much like Soul Center, Soul Noir, spelled N-U-A-H, Soapery. And it is www.soulnoirsoapery.com. I will put all of this information in the links under this YouTube channel. But if you want some pure decadence, some really high frequency decadence from an individual who is awake, because my friend is wide awake, and she puts all of that wide awake energy into her bath bombs, into her bath products. If you want some of that and you're based in the UK, go to www.soulnoirsoapery.com, and I'll put the link in the description underneath this YouTube channel, so please do check it out. I wanted to give another one of my clients a shout out. I don't know if you can all see this. Try my level best to show you in its gorgeousness, all of the different facets and colours. But this is 2 Ethiopian opals in wired detail, copper, on a necklace. And this is truly superb, the detail on this necklace. This was an individual who has watched my channel for a while that reached out to me saying, can I make you a necklace for a session? And I was absolutely, yes, let's do it. And I would say that to anybody who watches my channel. If you have a skill, a service, whatever it is that you do, and you want a session with me, but you have no capital, you have no funds to pay for a session, talk to me, send me an email, let's get together, let's have a discussion. We can always work something out. And this is a classic example. These 2 opals, and it can't pick it up on technology, but these 2 opals are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The detailing on this necklace is superb, and I feel so sensual when I wear it. I've actually had to wear a Egyptian type style top to wear this necklace because it feels awesome. And my friend, if you're on Instagram, is under Telos, as in the city of light underneath Mount Shasta. Telos, Telos .wire, WIRE .art, A-R-T, on Instagram. Now, my friend is just the most incredible wire artist and crystal houser that I've ever known. And I have expressly asked for him to make me a lapis lazuli one for my throat, because my throat gets heavily attacked doing what I do. So I want him to make me a lapis one that will also be wrapped in copper that I can wear when I work. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. So I think that's everything that I want to tell you today. Just to remind you all that's watching, if you want to buy my book on how to conduct past life regression online, but you can't afford to come on the course, this is my manual. It's on Amazon. worldwide to buy. This is what it looks like. How to conduct past life regression online. If you have teenagers who are struggling with waking up, they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what's going on in the world. They're all a little bit confused. They're finding some of these concepts about different planets, telepathy, inner earth beings. These are my books that you can find on Amazon. Isadora Stone and the Magic Portal, Isadora Stone and the Battle for Inner Earth by Laura Ann Whitworth. That's me. And if you've got brand new newbies that are just waking up and they haven't got a effing clue what's going on in the world, you might want to encourage them to buy this little small, very cheap guide. I don't earn any money off this, by the way, because Amazon take it all. But you might want to encourage them to buy this little guide off of Amazon, Raise Your Vibration for Ascension, a guide to help you vibrate high by Laura Ann Whitworth. It's just a little starter kit for brand new people that haven't got a clue what's going on. And if you're thinking about having a hypnotherapy session with either myself, with Tony, with one of my incredible practitioners, with Heather Hink, with Yvette Shepherd, with Karen Stamper, with Emily Lemos, with all of the incredibly experienced practitioners in Soul Center Healing Hypnosis, then you might want to think about purchasing this little guide. Very, very short guide. There's only 14 exercises to work on in it. It's very cheap, very short, on Amazon. Prepare Yourself for Hypnosis, a guide to visualization mastery by Laura Ann Whitworth. Very cheap, very short, but it'll give you some food for thought in terms of preparing for your hypnotherapy session. So all of my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. To all of my family who are the subscribers that have been with me from the beginning, love you all so much. This past few weeks has changed everything. Many, many more people in the world have discovered what it is that we are interested in. The past life regression, the entity release, the quantum healing, quantum travel. And it's so beautiful and it's so wonderful. There's always many, many things in this joint reality that we can focus on. It's very sad, very negative, very low frequency and traumatic. But I always choose not to focus on that, even though a lot of my work is to do with taking demons off. So I get to connect with a lot of dark energy. I don't focus on that in my life, in my vibration, in who I am. I hold at the very core of my being, I am the light. I am the love, as Blossom Goodchild and White Cloud always say. And no matter what is happening out there, I will always be a lighthouse that shines in dark places. And I would encourage each and every one of you to be that lighthouse that shines in dark places. Because we are many. And if we're all shining together, one day, probably when we least expect it, there will be a tsunami, a wave of light that cannot be stopped, that engulfs all of the darkness. This is a process of many, many parts. We know that the end goal is ascension. But we've got to get there now. So we've got to clean everybody of density so that we can raise our vibration, so that we're ready for that change in frequency. Until the next time, I see you guys. I love you all so much. Make sure that you all keep vibrating high. Love you all. I will see you soon, my loves. Take care. Bye.